Well, welcome back everybody. My name's Andrew and you're watching the Kelley's Country Life. So I just got done mowing this entire place and making an episode that's several days old at this point. But what I'm going to do now is drop this mower off the back, go get the flail mower, because it is time to put some millet seed on the ground. I planted my millet a bit early. We can talk about that later. The seed's already trying to fall off the stalks. The dove are trying to get in there, but they need to get to bare, clean ground. So this video is going to go over many days. We're going to put some millet seed on the ground. I'm going to show you how I uncover that for the dove and where it works for me awesome every single year. And we're also going to go ahead and plant one of my first fall deer food plots in this episode too. Thanks for watching. Alright, so there is a group of about 80 dove right back here in the field, and I'm looking at probably 15 turkeys over here with their heads sticking up. They don't even seem to care about me. They keep putting them up, look at me, now they're feeding. They're eating the same seed that all these dove are. Now my plan is, over the next couple of weeks, I'll start mowing a few strips here in the middle, since we don't really hunt out this far. It's out of shotgun range. And then I'll keep mowing a few strips wider and wider and wider over the next few weeks until right about the time the season opens. I've mowed everything all to the tree line that's got the fresh seed up near the tree line where we'll be sitting. Should work out well. All right, let's start mowing some strips. We'll let it dry a day or two, and then I'll meet you back out here and show you how I get clean seed exposed to all these dove that are flying in the field. So I've got a nice big swath mowed right here, and we'll leave this for a little bit. Like I said, we're gonna let it bake in the sun and dry out for the next day or two, then we'll come out and blow all the debris off the top. But I mean, just look, anytime you get anywhere near these bare spots, this little camera is gonna be hard to pick it up. There's just seed everywhere. I'm looking at it, green seed, dry seed. Let me come down here and show y'all what I'm mowing up. I mean, there's more seed than these dove know what to do with. It's already dry a little bit early, but that's okay. I mean, look at this. This is what I'm mowing up everywhere out here. That is brown top millet seed right there. These dove go crazy over this stuff. It is just absolutely everywhere. You've got green seed. You've got dried up, ready to eat seed right here. I mean, just millions upon millions of seeds everywhere out there. These doves should really, really enjoy this. I'm getting very excited. So I'll see y'all back out here in a day or two and show you how I uncover all this and start the whole process. well, it's already starting to rain on me. What a shocker. I've got dove just circling me everywhere in this field. They keep lighting down and spooking up, and it's 1 o'clock in the day. Typically, they're not out here this early. They're just circling me like crazy. Problem is, Mother Nature's starting to drop some raindrops and don't want me to finish this. So I figured I'd show y'all this real quick before I get running inside. So as you can see, the discoloration right here, this is where I've just mowed twice. Blowing this direction and this direction because it gets so thick it eventually will just choke the mower up. So I've got a nice probably 20-foot wide strip here in the middle. I'm about to go back real quick before the rain runs me out of here and start blowing back here and opening up this side, blowing back toward the middle. So I'll have 2 real thick, almost like hay rows right here. And what I'll do is once the dove finish eating out these clear spots that I'm giving them, I'll come back down the road and blow those thick spots back out to what's been picked up because it's full of seed too. Now, it's going to be really hard to pick up this little camera, but there is just that seed everywhere that you're looking at on the ground. Just literally millions upon millions of seeds out here. So now I've got it mowed nice and low where the dove can come out here, feel comfortable, not have to walk through a whole bunch of brush, and eat a lot of these seeds right here that are just put everywhere. And like I said, this old thick stuff right here is also still full of seeds, and I'll wind up blowing it back across later on. This works really well for me. There ain't no way you come out with a 0 turn on a really big dove field and do this. It just wouldn't be economical. But for a small one like this, and being my mower's just right up there, this is the best way I've found. Some people also burn a field off, but I feel like you destroy a lot of your seed that way. Yep. Boy, the dove are down here. Look at this, y'all. I don't really want to disturb them. They're feeding. Look at them all the way out there. Look at the turkeys. microphone out again here while we're driving. It seemed to work quite well the other day. Everybody was impressed. So as y'all just seen this morning, I went out there and sat and watched the dove right there for a minute. The majority of them come in the afternoons, but they also come in the mornings. So It's looking really good right now. I just need to blow a little bit more of that cut milling around and expose some seed for them just to keep them happy. Also, believe it or not, we had a tropical storm come through last night. Just kind of come out of nowhere. Yesterday morning, it was a group of showers in the Gulf. By yesterday afternoon, it already immediately formed, started forming an eye, and come in last night. So we got a decent amount of rain, a little bit of wind. It's already done went through, and it actually feels nice and cool today behind that storm that's gone. So that's pretty awesome right there. So I just put some iron clay pea seeds out on a food plot that I have way in the back. I've got the disc set up to where it's not aggressive at all. We're just going to lightly disc those pea seed in, pack them with the tractor tires, call it good. It's so far back there, it's hard to carry the roller packer back there and really pack the ground good. And packing with the tractor tires does good for a seed like that. So I think it should work out just well. That's typically the plot that I bow hunt on. That's where the deer tend to congregate at during bow season. And then my big wide open plot later in the season, after we get a frost and all the greenery dies off, that's where the deer kind of tend to go to. But bucks don't really prefer a big open plot anyways. They like these little small ones like what we're heading to right now. So, about to take a little trip back there. I'm going to show you something very special in the way that's had me extremely nervous every time I go back there. Wait till you see this. So y'all check this out right here. That might be able to see it till I zoom in, but that is a huge, and I mean a gorgeous hornet's nest. Look at the hornets right here. Some will be coming in and out. Bald-faced hornets, look at them. And I have to drive right by this nest every single time I come in and out of here with our Ranger. So nervous. Big old nest. I really want that nest in our house. I hear that hornets may abandon the nest in September to October after they have their offspring. I'm hoping that's the case and I can come down here one day and find that that nest is gone or abandoned and I can get it before it just deteriorates out here. But typically you don't see a hornet's nest. The ground's right here. I'm in the tractor. That's only about 7 to 8 feet up and I have to drive right through this gap right here. So I have to zoom right by this every time I'm in that Ranger, and it makes me nervous that I'm going to upset them and they're going to come get me. It's a big old nest. There's no telling how many's in this thing. That looks like your typical bald-faced hornet. I love the coloration in that nest. It looks like wood grain. I think it would look awesome hanging up in our house. So maybe y'all might have some ideas how I can safely get that down. Quicker to pack this plot in with the tractor tires than it is to drive all the way back, disconnect, and hook up to the roller packer. Plus, this is just such a small plot too. soil contact is critical. So we've got our first fall food plot in for the deer, although it is very late. I should have had that in. Life has been unbelievably busy, y'all. So between that, the dove plot, yeah, I'm a little behind on everything, but I think I'm going to be able to make this work. Hopefully you enjoyed the little tractor episode here and the break from working on the house. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you, and you're going to hear me repeat this for weeks and weeks and weeks, we have more going on in our life right now than I've ever had before. Videos are gonna suffer. We have so many things that are just not YouTube friendly, as far as not worth making content. Or not the Kardashians. We can't just vlog every day and people love when we put out videos like that. So not gonna really work out. It's very tough for me to work on the house, to do anything around the property here lately. Life just has a lot going on. We have weddings, we have appointments, we have family get-togethers, we have holidays that's already done put a big damper on things, and will coming up. So it's taking a lot of time away. We just have a lot of commitments going on, and I can't post almost daily like I try to do. So for a while now, or for a while coming up, it's probably going to be 2-3 videos a week will be all I can do, and I may struggle to even do that. We're okay, things are good. We just have other commitments. As soon as we kind of get through this mad rush of all these other things going on, I'll get back to producing more and more videos. So hang around, wait on us please. More content will be coming back. Hopefully enjoy this. Don't forget to stick around the end of this. I'm gonna go pull the game camera cards, and if we have some animal photos, I'll include those right now. Thanks for watching.